Hello, my fellow anti-bottom fighters, and welcome back for more of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. Today we're going to be taking on the Cave of Flames, the second dungeon of the game. Oh boy, this dungeon. To begin with, we have these enemies. These enemies are kind of annoying. What? These enemies blow a fuse, a literal fuse when you hit them, unless you can hit them twice. In which case you can grab them and hopefully, there we go, that's what is supposed to happen. I often find that annoying as heck, so what I do instead is just use a bomb. What? You say the same thing, you liar Aslo. You could have said, yeah, you could have said what to do with these guys. Your sword will make a dent in their thorny armor, flip them over before you strike. And the way to flip them over is with the shield. And once you flip them over, two hits with your sword gets rid of them. Easy as that. By the way, you will get more than one sword in this game, so later on, like 2 hits can become 1 hit when you upgrade your sword, blah blah blah, etc, etc. As of now, we only have like our grandfather's sword, so it's like, you know, dude, please stop, please. Can I get out now? Yo, I used to have a perfect rupee count of 111. You ruined that. Anyway, oh yo, I got my rupees back. Yeah, I started the episode with 111 rupees. I completely forgot to mention that. Yo, hot. I kinda needed that. Alright, so I'm just gonna clear this so that we have a shortcut in case we like ever need to come back here. Cave of Flames is, I don't know, I find it a pretty easy dungeon. Maybe that's just me. I find it easier. I won't say it's easier per se, but I find it easier to navigate compared to Deepwood Shrine. It's definitely not easier, but I do like this dungeon for multiple reasons. For starters, it's a fire dungeon, and yeah, it's a fire dungeon pretty early on in the game. In fact, in that booklet which I mentioned, about Minish Cap, they actually showed a picture of the boss of Cave of Flames in there. I thought, yo, that must be the final boss. Obviously, I was hella wrong. This must be what the humans who built this mine used to get around in here. Maybe we should hop in. What? After all this, you don't expect me to believe you're scared. There's nothing to be afraid of here. Come on, let's go. That's what you say. This is the perfect analogy of me on a roller coaster. I hate roller coasters. Sweet jumping jellyfish, that was awful! Hey kid, what are you smiling about? I knew it was madness to risk our lives in that rickety human contraption! That's not what you said. From now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, we pretty much have to stick to our feet regardless. It's a Zelda game. So the easiest way to like, oh crap, the thing's gonna blow. The easiest way to get these guys is if you can corner them into a corner, then you don't need to grab them and it blows them up like that. Those are the best. You don't even have to waste any bombs and stuff like that. Anyway, more helmets. Oh my goodness. Yo, that was good. That was a really good one. You need to kill all the helmet saws in this room. Can I actually show off? Yeah, you can hit helmet saws after they charge. I've never been able to show that off, not once for the past 2 episodes. How interesting. So there was a portal hidden away in here, Whenever you want me to string you down, just hop up here and press R. Again, you can string down, and you can wait for this animation to show. Or you can press R again and skip all of that. How come you never say that one, Aslo? Ooh, crap. Yeah, these guys are a bit annoying. And now we are Minish Link in a huge fiery dungeon. So yes, the difference between this and Deepwood Shrine. In Deepwood Shrine, you did the whole dungeon as Minish Link. In this one, Minish Link is incorporated in the dungeon. Now I must say, that's pretty sweet. You'll see a mix of that, so on and so forth. There are some dungeons, I think actually only 2 really, where you beat the whole dungeon as tiny Minish Link. And then there's some, which is a fair bit actually, where you actually have to... Whoa, Choo-choo, calm down. Anyway, yes, you can get rid of the fire with your Gust Jar and Sword. And the fire gives a lot of hearts. Don't ask me why, but fire gives a lot of hearts. That's apparently a thing. Yo, Choo-choo, get up. Yeah, ever since I knew I could kill Tutu just by mashing my sword, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, we got the dungeon map of the Cave of Flame. That's good. How is this? It's definitely more complex than Deepwood Shrine. We have 3. Actually, technically, the 3rd floor is just the boss, so it's just over-glorified, but you get the gist of it. Anyway, we want to head down here, get the treasure chest. Oh, well, maybe not, I guess. Oh my, it looks really, really hot in that lava. Trust me, falling into that would be a bad idea. I'm sure you agree. This is where I'm going to say that falling into the lava only deals a quarter heart of damage. I am not freaking joking. Only a quarter. Why? I have no clue what they were thinking. Maybe they thought to be lenient because everyone was gonna fall in the lava. Classic Nintendo, I don't know, but it should do more than a quarter hearts of damage. I mean, seriously speaking, the boulders on Mount Crano did freaking, like, I don't know. The boulders on Mount Crano did. Yikes. A half heart of damage? Don't you think that's a little, like, too ridiculous to have lava do less damage than a freaking boulder? Ew. So yeah, we have these armadillo enemies. You kind of need them to curl up into balls to fill the holes. That will be very annoying soon, trust me. And we have more of these wind vortex things that we see. So poor Eslo will be exercising its feathers, no, not feathers, cloth, or trying to be a parachute a lot in this place. I mean, it works. It's a lava-filled place, so technically the convection currents should keep Eslo, like, flying in the air because, you know, cold air sinks, hot air rises. So in theory, I could use Eslo throughout this entire dungeon and just fly my way through, but because this is a video game and we don't follow the laws of convection, like the fact that we shouldn't even be this freaking close to lava while getting 3rd-degree burns, means that no, unfortunately, we can't do that, and I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep, wrong way. I'm sorry. Now that we've gotten that small key, we do not want to turn into Minish. We actually want to hit back the way we came from, which is the roller coaster ride. I mean, really, it's a minecart, but let's be real. It's a roller coaster. I mean, realistically speaking, just look at it. Just look at it. Might as well be a roller coaster. So down here, we have a switch we have to flick with our sword. Yeah, I actually tried to use the R key to flick the switch. It doesn't work that way. You use your sword. Why? I have no clue. And then we're able to... Wow, those keys got wrecked real hard. Real hard. And then we are able to get rid of these enemies. They're annoying. I think you can actually... Yeah, you can even walk up to them with a shield. You don't have to wait for them to, like, bong into you. Like, I guess it's courtesy to wait, huh? Whoa, crap! I completely forgot. That's not what you're supposed to do at all. Yeah, you're supposed to head down here, run through these keys, and get annoyed with them some more. Choo-choo! You know, one of these days I can actually wait the spin attack. Oh, never mind. Apparently, if you hold your sword out like this, it counts. Why? I have no clue. Anyway, here we have a bomb, which I will obviously blow up because it's a bomb room. And where does it lead? Guess where? The heart piece. You got a piece of heart. You now have 3. Collect just 1 more to earn more hearts and stuff. So yeah, that's what I said. In my personal opinion, I have an easier time with Cave of Flames than Deepwood Shrine. I don't know why. Oh, this part is gonna suck. This part is gonna suck. A lot. A lot. Believe me, this part's gonna suck a lot. See this? See this? They expect you to do this. Oh, well, I blew that. I blew that chance spectacularly. I was gonna use the spin jump. Alright, spam your bombs in this fight. Spam your bombs in this fight. Crap. Look at this ridiculousness. Once you spam your bombs and get rid of a ton of these stupid guys, this fight becomes significantly easier. Other than that, it's one of the more ridiculous fights you have to deal with in the game up to now. Look at that, I took way too much damage with that. I was going to use the spin attack and time it so that it hit them all, but I mistimed and things got bad. You got the Cane of Pacci. This mythical rod has the power to flip things over. Use it to charge up enemies in energy in holes and flip out on top of it. This is one of the more useful items in the game, the Cane of Pacci. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble pronouncing that, believe me. Yo, hearts, I kinda need that, like badly. So, like it says, you can flip things over. Virtually anything. Hey kid, why don't you take that Cane of Pacci and fire it at it? Slow, don't spoil. Your backseat gaming. No one likes that. Anyway, basically what he just told us to do is, you know, fire the Cane of Pacci. And we now have a shortcut back here in case we ever need it. So yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, we need... did I forget? Did I forget something important? Let me try and hunt. Oh yes, now I remember what to do. What you want to do now is flip this minecart over. And let's go for another joyride. There we go. And let's head down here. It is really easy to go back in the minecart again and have to ride it again. I did that at least twice playing the game. You got a small key. And yeah, that's what we were supposed to do. That was what we were supposed to do. Jeez, I can't even speak. Anyway, down here we can now unlock the lower half of the Cave of Flames. Yeah, the Cave of Flames is alright. Anyway, we want to string down here, not hit this switch. First time I hit the switch, then I realized you can't actually pass by the train track, so I had to grow again just to like... Whoa, that was close. I had to grow again just to flip the switch that I shouldn't have flipped in the first place. And down here, we want to roll. Get past all of that. You're wondering why I'm doing this? Well, I probably should mention you can't actually use items as Minish Link. Except, I don't think you can. Except maybe your sword. Yeah, you're kind of helpless and tiny. So yes, these things are awake. They also kind of hurt. So what we want to do is want to wait for them to pass by us, then we want to get the heck out of the way. Nothing too special, really easy. So I said, this dungeon, despite technically being, in my opinion, the second dungeon, even though Deepwood Shrine was the tutorial dungeon, I find this simpler. I don't know if it's me, it's probably definitely biasness, because definitely this is harder than Deepwood Shrine. I just find it simpler, okay. Yo, I just screwed myself, didn't I? Oh, come on, dude. Oh, you idiots. You idiots. Do the Cane of Pacci work on them? Of course it doesn't! Whoa. Well. There we go. Yikes. No! No! Ah, screw it. Wait, I can't get out. Well, that was unfortunate. I have no clue what to do. Oh my god. I have no blooming clue what to do now. Alright, let's see if I can recover on this. Oh, this is dumb. This is really dumb. Yo, that worked! Somehow! You stupid brat! Go in the hole! That was a definite design flaw. I definitely did not have that happen to me the first time I played the game. And if you don't have bombs, so I guess you better reset. Ugh, that was a bit of a pain. I guess they weren't counting on me missing that badly. Ugh. Then again, I wasn't counting on me failing that badly on screen either. Anyway, head down here and we get a treasure chest. You got a kinstone piece. I should stop saying that because we're gonna see a lot of kinstone pieces throughout this game. We will see far too many for our own good. Way too many kinstone pieces. I used the... Alright, I'm gonna say I accidentally use bombs a lot. A lot. I mean, usually I try to use the item, but then I forget. Because you only can use like 2 items in this game, I accidentally used the wrong item instead of the one I intended to use. Like basically, I thought I was holding the Cane of Pacci, and I used the bomb by accident. Oops. And yeah. So you want to hit down here, and down here leads us back to the start. Why am I going back to the start? Because I want to refill my hearts for this next section. I mean, really, it's just for safety compared to anything. It's just that the start of the dungeon happens to give you, like, you know, the start of the dungeon happens to give you hearts, so it's like, why the heck not? Alright, so to make this cycle, we actually need to flip this, and then I don't think we'll be able to make it. I have to see. Yeah, this section is pretty brutal. If you miss anything here, you might as well say your prayers. Well, it's probably a good thing, luckily, that... Wow, I missed that. You actually need to get these pots out of the way, otherwise you will panic and you won't be able to make that in time. Oops. So, yeah, the Cane of Pacci can flip pots. Isn't that sweet? Alright, now... Oh my goodness! Alright, that's what happened before in lava. Yes, it really does deal a quarter heart of damage. Don't ask me why. I have no clue why it does a half heart of damage. Like, seriously. It should do more. It shouldn't do a freaking quarter. Gee, oh my god. I may have made a mistake. There we go. Okay, never mind. Yeah, lava deals a quarter heart of damage. Only in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Only in this game.